Teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward. Saric a screen. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Papanikolaou. Beyond the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Hazonia. And it's off from three-point range. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the layup is good off the glass.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
The officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Shooting for the away team. Number 2 at the line for one.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
What a great defensive play by Ivica Zubac. This guy just gives you great effort defensively.
From the inbound. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Fires from the wing. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Saric outside. Pass to Zubac. And here's Smith. Here's Hazonia. 4-3. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Kalathis.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Number 45. To
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Perkichin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Smith. Here's Perkichin. Offline from the high post. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The teardrop, and it's good on the layup.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Well, a good close contest so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Still no points. And that one, good.
And this is Bojan Bogdanovic's game. This guy is comfortable shooting the basketball from any spot on the floor.
To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. To the wing, right side. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Lets the 3 fly. No good there. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. And he converts the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Bogdanovic from outside the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Timeout, timeout. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a screen. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's good. 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Azonia. Now here's Zubats. The D's right on him. Here's Azonia. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline. And the basket by Perkichin.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open guy?
52 seconds left in the second period. Shoots from 12. Basket counts. He's got 7.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Zubats. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubats' growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
Here's Kalathis. He's scoreless. Yeah, that one's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. From 15 feet away. The shot comes out. On the take. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
All right, fellas. And that's a wrap on half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Pass to Hezonja. Šarić right side. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Smith's got 7.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Dario Šarić is out there with Ivica Zubats. Then it's Smith, and it's Hezonja in at the 3. Small forward. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Smith left side. Pass to Šarić. To the right side. And here's Zubats. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Šarić for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Šarić has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Zubac screen. Hits a three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Kalathis. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
1:09 left in the third. Pick by Smith. Pass to Perkichin. And here's Smith. Let's go with a three. He's off on that one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That shot wide open. 10 points for him.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Pick by Smith from downtown. And Bojan Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. Leading by one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good.
For the away team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalaitzakis. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. It's both from the stripe. Shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. Here's Hazonia. Nails it from three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie. And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Back to Šarić. Pass to Smith. Fades back. He can't get that one to fall. Antetokounmpo against Šarić. Here's Papanikolaou. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
His jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Šarić outside. 5 on the clock. Hits the trifecta.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go that time. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Smith inside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Zubats with it. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
.56 seconds left in the game. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Cash! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith left side. Pass to Azonia. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with it. Puts up a 3. And connects from downtown.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Up again.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Kalathis. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And this was...
is out there with Lyons. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in at the shooting guard position. And guys, this is a game we've had circled on our calendars.
Two of the hottest teams in the league. They've been playing terrific of late. I'm looking forward to this one, partner. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Wagner after the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Murray surveying the D. And Olenek kicks to Barrett. Shoots over Wagner. Barrett, no good. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And it's Schroeder missing. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Murray. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Right now they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Pass to De Silva. Five to shoot. Here's Wagner. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Murray. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barrett against Wagner. From downtown. De Silva with the rebound. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Olenek finds Murray. Now Lyles. And here's Olenek from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
I love the compact stroke there for Olenek.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month.
I mean, guys, these are two of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. Tiemann, Brooks covering. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's George. Brooks with a screen on Wagner. Clark dishes to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Barrett's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over George. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Barrett. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Brooks with it. Still scoreless. And here's Barrett. Missed inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Clark, and it's Wagner missing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Dort. The shot from the low post is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Hartenstein with the screen on Barrett. To the paint, and finished off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Miles kicks to Murray. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Bounce pass, Washington. Wagner outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Brooks kicks to Dort. Pass to Barrett from past the arc. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Wagner with it. And there's the call on Lou Dort. Timeout. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for R.J. Barrett. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Schroeder. With the drive, here's De Silva. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Dort. The first one falls. That one misses. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Wagner from long range. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by just... Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Not sure we'll see an upset tonight. Big disparity between these teams. You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to... That is more than enough of...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
De Silva drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Olynyk is out there with Lyons. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 to the left wing. Wagner outside. Up and in on the layup.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Proving once again he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wagner outside. Lets it go. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. Here's Wagner with the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyons. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray outside. Off target from three-point range. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Washington. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one drops.
Number 9.
Good on both. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Murray, the pass to Olynyk. Pass to Barrett. Murray with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. Giffey. Off target from outside. Has been just uncontainable. 72%. Here's Olynyk. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Olynyk's got 5 now. And the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Seaman, Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To the inside. First trip to the line for him here.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 2. And now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wagner out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Washington. And it's Bonga in at the 2. Dort finds Brooks. Here's Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Lyles sets a screen for Brooks. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Here's Tiemann. Buries it from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now Murray. Brooks outside. Down low. A fader. And there's Murray on the assist by Brooks.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Timeout. You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
So both teams making some changes here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Lyles. Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Inside and finished off by Wagner.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. They get it back. Got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
There it finds Olynyk. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Now, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
.11 left in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Wagner, it's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
Murray with the bounce pass. 8 away. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nobody near Schroeder. And the 3 off target.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Barrett. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Olynyk, a screen on Schroeder.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Got it up in time. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Here's Wagner. Hits the target from 18 feet. Wagner's got 25 points in the game.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
They've got Jamal Murray. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's De Silva, covered by Lyles. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding it.
Here's Wagner. Count it, good. Wagner's got 30 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Olynyk in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Here's Schroeder. Nails the tray.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
The visitors with the ball. Murray finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Wagner. Count it.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Barrett. Got it. And
coming through in a big way. You have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so here's the home team, and an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Here's Wiles. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammates.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. And they had some nervous moments.
Should keep our eye on.
I think watching teams be that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Clock at 4. Here's Diaz. And that's off the glass and in.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. And that one's good.
Great J from Antetokounmpo, really developing that part of his game.
Pass to Diaz. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Papanikolaou to the middle. Out to the right wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
The shot, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They set the screen. The layup off target. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
1:49 left in the first. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Aldama. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Down low. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Diaz, and there's a 3-second violation. Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the home team. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Aldama grabs the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Diaz passes to Rubio. Can't hit from in close. They've got numbers. And here is Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Rubio. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Hernan Gomez, to the paint. Out to Rubio. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Right wing. To the left side wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Ricky Rubio.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The visitors with the ball. 4-point game.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Aldama outside. There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Diaz. Back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Aldama. Nails it from beyond the arc. Aldama's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the screen. Giannis to the cup. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Outside Rubio. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Diaz. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. Buries the jump shot. Diaz has got 6 points. Gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. 17 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. That'll do it for the first half. Up by 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Let's face it, Giannis was just unguardable. His length, his strength, ability to get to the rim at will. Right now.
Moving on to our next. And that's it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Here's Diaz. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Aldama, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Diaz. He has 6. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Diaz has got 9.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Kalathis. And there's a pick. Back to Antetokounmpo. That one no good. Excellent D there from Aldama. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Diaz, that's good. So it's the home team now. They lead by 1. And he's going for the lob. Aldama with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Just 3 to shoot. The 3. That shot off. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Fires it. Good as the jump shot falls. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Shot to stop the run, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:20 left in the third. Rubio looking around. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Out to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And that's the advantage you have with Ricky Rubio on the floor. Complete trust. Great pass on time and on point.
Inside. Blocked! There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Outside Rubio. From the arc. Drains the triple. Rubio's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kalaitzakis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kalaitzakis has got his first bucket in this one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
There's the screen. Here's Rubio. Drops in the 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Kalaitzakis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
First one falls for him. Good on both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Over to the wing. Pulls it. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Tries it from 19. Connects. The jumper drops. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Allie, thank you. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. For 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. There's Kalaithis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Driving in. Count it.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Timeout.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 54 seconds left in the game. Here's Papanikolaou to the inside. To the right side. They set a pick. Clock at 6. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Yes! And we'll have a timeout Timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
They turn it over! And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Smith. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Schroeder outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. We play just over a minute here in the first. Saric outside. Now here's Zubats. Pass to Smith. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lasagna's shot is off.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Wagner. 1:57 left to play here in the first. 2 points. That one goes. Wagner's got 5 now.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
Here's Perkichin. Got it. Good job in the low post. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. And Wagner drives in, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Pass to Lasagna. Here's Perkichin. Outside, Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now, here's Hazonia. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Perkichin. Pass to Saric. And here is Hazonia. Here's Perkichin. And the 3 ball is good. Perkichin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the jumper is good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Here's Washington. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Out to the wing, to the inside. And that one's good, Wagner.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Seaman, he's covered by Bogdanovich. Seaman, pass to Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Here's Wagner. Sinks that one from the post. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the block.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Washington. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. Smith on the wing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the middle. And then Smith with the dunk.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Back to Schroeder. Here's the three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Azania. Six on the shot clock. Zubac kicks to Azania. Saric in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Saric has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's De Silva. Wagner on the wing. Hazonia defending. Pass to De Silva. And it's blocked.
And you can't be careless around Saric. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Saric just screen on Schroeder. Here's Azania. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
And next, a look. Thanks for spending half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Schroeder. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. We've got Hazonia. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Over to the left wing. Charge, a screen on Schroeder. Inside. And the dunk by Smith.
And you've got to give him some credit, Kevin, for that power move.
You're right, G. Absolutely. That's one of the fanciest finishes we've ever seen from him. Schroeder passes to Wagner. Let's go. Charge grabs the board.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yep, it counts. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now Hazonia. Pass to Smith. Back to Hazonia. Clock at 4. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Charge. 13 points for Smith.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Wagner against Smith. Shoots the 3. And it's Wagner missing. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's the screen. Hazonia. The three-pointer, no good. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's De Silva. Banked in off the glass. De Silva's got his first 2 points.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. Here's Schroeder. Buries the 20-footer. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. With his first shot attempt, and that one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to De Silva. Schroeder looking around. And Wagner drives in. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Zubac's with it. Shoots a fader. That one misses.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Wagner is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Washington. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Washington with it. Pass to De Silva. Now Hartenstein. Wagner with a screen for Washington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. We'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. To the middle, here's Smith. Misses the baby hook.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Deep 2 from Wagner. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Azania. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the paint. Here's Smith. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the deep.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success. Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Here's Smith. It drops.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It falls, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
To the inside. Here's Smith. No good on the fadeaway.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner outside. Shoots from the line. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, look, it's been a big night for Wagner. He's 6'10", skilled, smart, a really difficult matchup.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Smith. Count it!
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
To the left side wing. Here's Schroeder. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's a victory for the road team in the
Gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle. But maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Josh Giddey. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Papa Nicolau. Pulls up on the wing. Good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Mills, the pass to Giddey. Off with the layup. In transition, here they come. Here's Calathis. Giddey defends. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside Mills. Green for three. Knocks down the long J.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys, and if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Papa Nicolau. He's guarded by Exum. Here's the pick. Green against Antetokounmpo. Just two to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Landale. Green against Antetokounmpo. Green, the pass to Giddey. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Outside, Green. Over Antetokounmpo. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Green's got 5 now.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the triple.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. And already halfway through the year, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. Now here's Exum. Landale with a screen. This one for three. First shot won't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Number 45. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Mills. Outside for Green. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Green's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Calathis to the middle. Puts it up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's good for 2.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Kalathis. Tries yet again. Count it.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Left side Mills. Yes, it's good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by a... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
They've got Joe Ingles. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Baines in at the center position. Outside Simmons. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Simmons has got his second basket.
Well, Simmons guys always encouraging him to fire from the mid-range. Nice delivery there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. Inside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo has gotten his first points in this one. On the wing, Daniels. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Green covering. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Down low. Here's Daniels. And he slams it in one-handed.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
2 minutes.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. To the middle. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the inside, Giddey. Off target at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Exum passes to Mills. Ingles from outside. On target from range. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is the main weapon in Ingles' arsenal, right? Very quietly, one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Back to Exum. 30 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Giddey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's gotten his first bucket of the night. Now Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, wow!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. The clock runs out, and we are headed to all right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process...
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the home team.
They're getting bullied.
And that is going to do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Josh Green really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Antetokounmpo showing his range.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
They've got Jock Landale. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Mills in at the one. Giddey passes to Landale. Back to Giddey. Exum outside. Landale with a screen. Exum passes to Landale. And he gets the bucket.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Out to the right wing. Ingles against Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Mills in at the point. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Exum gets the bucket. Exum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Jock Landale is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Giddey in at shooting guard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Antetokounmpo, left side. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Can't get it to drop. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Landale, and he drops it in from the low post. Landale's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Fires, hitting the triple. 5 points in the game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Mills. On the wing, Daniels. Down low. Outside Mills. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo outside. From deep. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. And time for a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Aaron Baines is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the point. Puts up the 8-footer. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Dorsey. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Baines. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Green up top. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Baines with a screen. On the attack, Green. Got it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Green's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, "Hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end." Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Giannis just unstoppable down low.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Exum outside. And there's the lob. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Exum.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint, forces the defense to foul him there.
First one falls.
Dante Exum taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's something else, man!
Beautiful. And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
To the paint. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Ingles. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. And here's Exum. Landale with a screen. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. .116 left to play in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Exum outside. The quick look, no good that time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
We're going the other way. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mills, the pass to Giddey. Exum outside. Pass to Giddey from the arc. Doesn't go for him. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Drives to the hoop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Number 45.
So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Exum. Back to Giddey. Outside Mills. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. He shoots it. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Dort.
Season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Aldama in at the power forward.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
For the away team, Abrinas, 1 shot.
And here's Schroeder. Pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Now Aldama. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Schroeder outside. Six to shoot. Here's Wagner. No good on the three. Here's Abrinas. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Now Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And here's Schroeder for three. And it's Franz Wagner with the three. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
And every year it seems Wagner gains more confidence, and it's starting to show on shots like that.
Aldama can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's De Silva, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Aldama. Will it go? Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Schroeder looking around. Here's Wagner. To the inside and finished off by Wagner.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision making is impressive in those situations.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the left wing. Schroeder kicks to Wagner. To the paint. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Diaz. To the wing on the left. Here's Abrinas. Buries it from three-point range. Abrinas has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
His His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Rubio, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by a bucket, and the second quarter about to get... And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Hernan Gomez. De Silva with the rebound.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Rubio right side. And he gets the bucket. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rubio outside. Takes the 3. Another shot. Bonga pulls it in. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's De Silva. Pass to Washington. Here's Bonga. Here's De Silva. From the stripe. And Garuba pulls it down. Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Rubio taking his time here. Over to the wing. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Traps in the tray. Hernan Gomez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Wagner missing. Being at 50% in a decent crew. Aldama passes to Diaz. To the middle. And he hits it to tie the game up. Abrinas has got 8 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to De Silva. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wagner with it. 6 points for him. From down in the low post. It goes. 8 points for him.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place.
Checking back in on that first half now, Franz Wagner was cooking.
The defense hasn't had an...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Santi Aldama is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Diaz in at the point guard position. Aldama, 3-pointers off the mark. An impressive 65% having their way with this defense. Wagner finds Schroeder over Hernan Gomez, and it's Schroeder missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas. There's a screen by Aldama. Abrinas with the bucket.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Wagner outside. And it's Schroeder in the corner to the inside. Takes it off the glass. He has 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I'll get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. And you take a look at this home team. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. Pass to Abrinas. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it out game.
Here's De Silva. Wagner outside. Unloads. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Now Aldama. 5 points in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Diaz. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Schroeder outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wagner left side. Fires from way outside. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hartenstein with the screen for Schroeder. Driving in, and it's blocked. Here's Abrinas. He's got 13. And here's Rubio. Pass to Abrinas. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Schroeder outside. There's the pick. Latrey connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rubio outside. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Rubio. To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Sure, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Here's Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Rubio, the pass to Garuba. No good from outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Up top, Wagner. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rubio outside. Pass to Garuba. Now, here's Rubio. Hernan Gomez with the ball. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And they'll get another chance.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And that one's good, Wagner.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Diaz, good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
There's Wagner with the 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Pass to Diaz. Inside, Aldama. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And Wagner drives in. He gets it in there. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, and he still delivered.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. That's a miss. His fifth, 8 made field goals. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Diaz, the pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Shot from free throw range. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
Here's Diaz. And on Gomez with a screen on Schroeder. The shot by Diaz, no good. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Wagner left side. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan.
two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Here's Jokic. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Saric right side. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Smith against Bogdanovic. Jokic with a screen on Saric. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic for 3. Connects from downtown.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Here's Hazonia. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Šarić covers. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. Bogdanovic no good. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Smith. And a nice finish on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic with a screen on Smith. Bogdanovic up top, covered by Smith. Knocks it down from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Pass to Azonia. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently in 4th place. A solid spot to be in late in the year. Here's Teodosic. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They set the pick. From downtown, sends it home from 3-point land.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to Jovic. To the paint. Here's Teodosic. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Zubats. Bogdanovic with it. This one for 3. Cranes the triple.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Topic, and it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. Pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. Drops in the 3. Jovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Now here's Smith, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Now here's Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You've got to spy Bogdanovic because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Pass to Topic. Here's Jokic. No luck on that one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the middle. Here's Perkichin. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. To the inside. Jokic with no problem.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Back to Šarić. Pass to Azonia. Now Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 8 points. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
He'll knock it down from there, too. Jokic can put it in the bucket from all 3 levels.
Right side, Bogdanovic. 11 feet out. No good that time. Got 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Jokic. Drills the baseline jumper. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. Guarded closely. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Excellent fundamentals by Bogdanovic. I mean, he really excels at keeping his balance even when the defense tries to get physical with him.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pass to Jovic. They set the pick. It's tipped. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like the way Dario Saric plays so hard down low when he gets inside. Really good at drawing fouls because he's physical and aggressive.
Good on the second one. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Bogdanovic up top. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Pass to Azonia. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pulls it from the corner. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Bogdanovic. And he hits the jump shot. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Clash of the Titans. Going against the best team in the NBA. You have to minimize your turnovers, take good shots.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
Glad you could join us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Knocked away. For the tie. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. We've got Ivica Zubac. Dario Saric is out there with Smith. And it's Azonia in at the small forward position.
Saric plays with such intensity and focus. I mean, even with the defense right there, he stays locked in on the hoop.
Now here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. Saric against Bogdanovic. Picked by Smith. Back to Saric. Now here's Smith. Fades. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Saric covers. Lets it fly. He squares up and sinks it. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Smith outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Jokic outside. And Azonia pulls it down. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Saric. And he sinks the 11-footer. Saric has got 7.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. 4th, Nikola Jokic.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
.133 left in the third. Bogdanovic on the wing. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Here's Petrushev. No points yet. Launches a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Bogdanovic. From behind the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jovic. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 4. And we're just moments away. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Let's get the pace back in the game.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Perkichin. From 13 feet, down it goes. Perkichin's got his first points of the night.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Teodosic. Lets it fly from 18. The shot misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Pass to Zubac. Oh, it's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And here's Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic on the wing. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And Allie, thank you for that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Smith inside. Bogdanovic on him. Smith no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. To the paint to take the lead. It's hauled in by Šarić. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Obviously a total team player. Šarić is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
It's Jokic, high post. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And Azonia pulls it down. Shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Šarić, shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
56 seconds left in the final quarter.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Smith. Over Bogdanovic. Smith no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Bogdanovic passes to Jokic to take the lead. He shoots again. He connects!
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Smith. Over Bogdanovic. It falls!
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home tonight.